What is it about you that allures me to you? That allures the world? Like, seriously, how does a game about an ape and a plumber become one of the most recognizable things in human history? Since 2021, I've been playing through the NES Donkey Kong backlog, looking for answers. I refuse to believe his presence as a global figure is based on a few fine, very fine, but content minimal video games of 3 or 4 levels each. What was his agenda?
This game is really fun!
For millennials?
Donkey Kong makes me happy. Not like that, you cheeky devil. It's so simple that words aren't even necessary. Get him? There, you can jump over obstacles, air control is limited but consistent, your jump is small but so is the world. It's a game of timing more than it is physics, with a touch of strategy to season it. It's only 3 levels.
I don't want to play the power level. I don't like gravy.
On the NES version, but everything is masterfully crafted in a way where I don't mind it being repetitive to replay. When it does repeat, everything speeds up. There's more nuance, it's different enough to be fresh, yet not enough to devalue its sequel. Nintendo's doing the economy a favour.
You know, I think I found the answer I need from this guy. As I go into the future, I don't have the time to talk about these things like I used to. The prospects of getting a job, an I'm 21 by the way, an education, what and who I am. It's hard to balance these things out.
I wish I had the time to sink into some kind of 200-hour novel of an adventure, but I'm not a kid with that time anymore. I can't spend my days committed to exploring a fantasy island or put in weeks of learning the intricacies of a competitive fighter, and that feels miserable. Putting a solid playthrough of a game like Donkey Kong into my routine, it keeps me sane and in touch with who I am deep down.
And it only took me 3 years to get through 4 of them. Call me a connoisseur because I like to let the taste linger for a while, savour that flavour, and now court is in session because I've come to the following verdicts.
I've compared Donkey Kong 3 to higher beings in the past, but what I really meant was its price. Yeah, now you're saying, oh Christ too, aren't you? As a game, it's very solid with responsive controls, but it's hard to really get into. I appreciate its approach to uniqueness as a shooter bound to layered platforms rather than totally free screen-wide movement. It necessitates strategy, but as a casual arcade shooter fan, I find this restriction tiring, and trust me, I'd know this is what a casual arcade shooter fan looks like. I applaud the boldness to change genre after the great success that was Donkey Kong Jr. This is a quintessential capsule of what an arcade platformer should be. Single screen levels, stiff yet natural controls, varied level gimmicks and themes. This one is pure bliss. However, its clown cousin Donkey Kong Jr. math, well, when's the last time a circus was touring in your town, huh? It promotes itself as an educational game, but does nothing to educate you. Single player is purely based on knowing the answer to an equation and putting it in. The game does nothing to teach you how to solve it.
The answer is half.
And multiplayer is admittedly incredibly fun, but at best it keeps your brain active enough to be engaged in barbarian farmer cow selling maths. Good luck finding someone to play this with in the 21st century. Maybe the game was made to teach chimps entry level maths. Did they take the box art too literally? Then who the hell is Clue Land for? Hospital patients with kidney stones. That's my only answer. And as for the original Donkey Kong,
it's the therapist I've always wanted.